So, going for a little more widescreen approach this time. So, uh, if you guys watch the Mangler streams on Sunday, which you should totally watch the. Oh no, they're on Friday now. My apologies, not Sunday anymore. Best choice ever made. So, if you guys watch the Mangler streams at all, I think it was roughly 2 weeks ago. I was there chilling out, minding my own business, because at the time I thought I was getting financial aid for college, so I was in the middle of splurging a little more because of a lot of things that have happened in my life. Yeah, that ended up aging poorly. I am not getting financial aid. I have to pay like an extra $200 to pay for my classes. So fun times, fun times. But regardless of that decision, I actually did buy. Well, it's not one new guidebook. It's eight. Because what ended up happening, because you guys' bad influence partially, I ended up actually buying all eight guidebooks I was looking at that day. So I have not looked at them yet, but right off the bat, this is tiny. This one might be the weirdest one I got, but it is a character profile. This is a literally, so this one right here I know about a little bit because this one had little things there. This is just a flat out character profile sheet. It's just a character analysis page for all the characters in Fist of Northstar. Now, this is the weirdest one because I've never seen this before. I'll have to check later, but this is an officially licensed product. I just don't know if this is a fan product or not, this one in particular. Because I'm not sure how that scene works in Japan, but this is the only one I'm a little iffy on. The rest are fair game. As far as I know, I'll have to check some of the stuff later on, for sure. Lies. This book is fucking tiny as hell. This one is not much to talk about. This one I literally have to sit down and translate page for page because it's just pure text. But this one was tiny, but they're all fucking tiny almost because this one, I believe I'm familiar with this one a little bit. This one is, I believe, the original guidebook. Oh, it's a little sticker. Oh, they gave me a little sticker attachment there. Now, if I'm not mistaken on this one, I could be wrong, but I believe this is the one with the character ratings. I might be wrong about that one. So this is, if I recall correctly, this one is about the enemies in Fist of the Northstar. I was under the impression this is the one that had the character ratings, but I might be wrong about that one. Although this one is actually packed a lot more densely than I was expecting across the board. So I wasn't expecting these to be so small in concept, because again, like to compare this to the other guidebooks for a moment, that's what that looks like. So I thought that was the one that had the character ratings. It seems I'm wrong about that one. It seems that this was just going to be more about the enemies with some character profiles in there. I have so many fucking guidebooks. There's no way I'm not going to be getting repeat statements at this point. Although, consistency. Although it looks like this one. Okay, so this actually. Okay, so I have not looked at any of these guidebooks except for this one. I know what this one's about. This one, I believe, is discussing some encounters in the first section here. Like, I believe this is a character encounter section. Looks like some character discussions here to some extent. It seems we're getting a discussion regarding Alf to some extent, a sheriff from the island of Azura. We have organizations here, it looks like. Here, let me see if I can't angle that a little downwards so you guys can see the book a little better. This is going to be such a pain in the ass to translate later on. Holy fuck. Akasachi. I'm not too sure what this actually is, because there's a lot of sections here that seem just weird by comparison. Okay, so this is a Rao section, but is it like all Rao? Oh, there's a Souther section. Is that the Souther fight as a whole? It's so weird because this guidebook is so different. We have a Kaio section. Might be a timeline area. This one right here seems a little weird. And then we got more character profiles. This right here, I can safely, confidently say is techniques, because I saw this a little bit earlier. And like you can see that there's pictures, there's descriptions around what happens, but with Ray's slice up attack there, I think we're actually gonna get statements on like how these techniques actually work. Something fell off the guidebook. It's an advertisement. Yeah, so it looks like I'll finally be getting more information on how these techniques work. Very nice, very nice. Wait, actually, I have a question. Well, I guess that you guys are, you guys can answer. But is Souther's technique talked about here or not? These are shoes techniques. I wonder if Souther's technique is actually talked about here. Oh, Terrell, you're new here. Yeah, Fist of the Northstar desperately needs a fighting game. I really wish the 40th anniversary would have given us a fighting game. Not even like a big one, just like, just a fighting game would have been nice with like 12 characters, add some DLC over time. Nothing too crazy. Do they not talk about Souther's technique here? Are you fucking kidding me? No, come on. Dude, what the fuck? Wait. Okay, there's Shu's technique. There's Shin's technique. Hang on. No, that's Sachi. Fuck. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my. It doesn't talk about the techniques. Oh! Oh, hang on a minute now. I think this is a history of Nanto and Hokuto. I recognize this graph. Oh. Huh. Yeah, hang on a minute. That's in the Blue Sky Guidebook. Interesting. Yeah, I recognize this one. So, that's what that looks like here. It's a lot smaller, a lot less detailed. Okay, that's actually fascinating because the Blue Sky Guidebook looks incredibly similar to that. Hang on, where is it? Yeah, it's the same fucking diagram. Well, you guys can't tell because you guys don't read Japanese. This one's more detailed, though. Okay. Huh. All right, so I wonder how much of Nanto Seiken's origins was explained in this version, because this guidebook is old. This one is like, I think, 2007. Neat. So that's the original timeline for the fucking fighting styles. Okay, I can fuck with that. I wonder if it explains Gento then, because that one doesn't explain Gento. I wonder if this one will. Yeah, okay, so I can tell that this section right here is a history of the fighting styles based on that timeline there. I can't tell what some of these sections are. This is a technique section. Yeah, so this is another technique section. I've looked at these guidebooks enough times to know that black bold plus text is referencing technique. So those are technique names and sections. It looks like we're getting... Oh! Okay, this might actually be spicy. We're getting information on Kenshiro's technique when he fights the Colonel. This might actually be pretty solid. The demon aura. Okay, we got fucking Kaio's demon shadow here. Showing of the Flames technique. What else do we have? Okay, we have Kaio's pressure points that cancels out love. We have Kenshiro fighting blind technique. No Souther technique, but the fact that there's another technique section makes me confident that there might be a Souther technique here. Toki technique, Toki Kenshiro fight, Amoeba pressure point striking Kenshiro. Okay, so this one's actually looking pretty spicy. Oh, yes! Yes, we do actually. Holy shit, it's actually there. Right there in the corner. They actually talk about fucking, I think it's called Kyoko Juchiken. Yes. And Ray's self-sacrificial technique. Very nice. Very nice. Heaven's Impalement. Okay, thank God. We do get information on the Sour Tech. As soon as I'm done with the stream, I'm translating that section immediately. Vortex Grip, Colonel's Disappearance, Ray's Flight Technique. This one right here is very nice because it has information on all the techniques it looks like shown in the series. That's going to be spicy. This is going to be a spicy translation section. They had it coming. I do plan... I was going to make that already, but then I ordered these guidebooks, so I'm going to have to hold off to check the information here, but I do plan on doing that at some point, yes. Wait, is this a drip section? Oh my god, it is! They have a drip section. Oh, fantastic. This is where the real power scaling information is at. I read the RAL guidebook. The techniques, that's all bluff. This is where the real scaling's at with the drip. That's cool. They actually talk about. I wonder if they're actually going to explain the differences in the shoulder pads and shit. Because it always felt like that was kind of superficial. But if there's actually like incentives around it. Okay, what's this last section? I have. Okay, so it looks like the last section's some sort of multiple choice quiz. There's really a statement that the reason Rao wears what he does is because he transcends everybody else. So fucking stupid. Yeah? Okay, it's a multiple choice. Huh. Interesting, very nice. This one, I thought had the character ratings, but did not. Okay, so I have no godforsaken idea what's in this guidebook. This is the third guidebook I purchased. I have no idea what's in here whatsoever. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. This one looks. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, right off the bat, little poster there. Very nice, very nice. The posters for this series are fucking fantastic. Oh, a table of contents. Excellent. I wish I could read it. Oh, bro, I have 11 guidebooks. These are just the 8 that popped up today, but I have 3 more over there. I have 11 guidebooks now. I think I have the most Japanese source material for Fist of the Northstar out of anybody you'll find on like the internet at this point, at least in the Western side. Italians are weird. Okay. Oh, okay. It's a fight data book. Okay. Ooh, this one's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's a data book on all the fights. Huh. Interesting. So this will give more details on the encounters. This is going to be very, very useful for scaling other characters and how these fights actually went. Ray fight, Devil Rebirth. Ooh, nice. I wonder what the statements are going to be for Amoeba. Because Amoeba like has great showings. Oh, the Ray versus Ralph fight. No. No. Ray versus Yuta. Oh, okay. So, yeah, these are all just the fights from the main series. Wait. What was that? Was that Falco? No, it was just Ralph. Canonically, Kenshiro has 4 losses in Fist of the Northstar. Apparently, from one of the other guidebooks, they count Kenshiro losing the Shu as a child as one of his official losses. So, technically, Shu is the 4th person in the series to defeat Kenshiro. Kaio boss fights. Kenshiro versus Kaio, round 2. Oh, okay. This one I'm kind of looking forward to because it looks like they talk about when Kenshiro states a battlefield full of stronger men. Not gonna lie, if you're a scaler, like that kind of always is a weird line. So maybe they'll explain it a little more in depth. The Baron fights here. The Italian version voiceovers. Never heard of it. Okay. All the fights covered up until the end with Bolga. It looks like an interview with I don't know if that's Hara or if that's Borenson. I don't know how to pronounce their names, but still interviews with the authors. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's hard. Okay, so interviews with the authors, love that. Is this the editor? Yo, I don't know if this is the editor or not. But if we have an interview with the editor, that's kind of special. A lot of the guy, I think the editor, unfortunately, I think he passed away because none of the other guidebooks have interviews with him. But the authors have stated that he was a very big part of the story. This might be the editor. How old is this guidebook then? You're special? No, I might be wrong about my information there. What was this printed? NSP 1983. This might have been a 1983 guidebook. What the hell is this? Okay, another technique section. I can already tell at a glance. Here, you guys take a look at that as I'm scrolling through. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks like another technique section. A little more in depth. We'll be getting a lot of repeat information going forward with these guidebooks. Manju with 10,000 hands. Shu's technique. I wonder if Shu's technique gets elaborated on. That's a really short technique section, actually. Well, Okay. What is this? Looks like percentages and the like. Yeah, we have percentages here. I wonder if they'll actually talk about the 100% technique and how it works in more in depth. Okay. What the hell is this section? Is this a character section? This is like a group section. I wonder why they never animated the third chapter of Hokuto no Ken 2. Good question. I don't know why either. Seems so weird. Maybe they just didn't have the budget for it. I have no idea what the fuck this section is. I've never seen something like this before. Looks like they're dying, but you know, it's just standard Vista and Northstar. Okay. Is this a trivia section? This one actually kind of looks kind of fun actually. So that's what the section kind of looks like. You got like fucking Juza there. Juza, yeah. Souther stuff? I have no This might be a quote section, but it looks different from every other quote section I've seen in my guidebooks. A lot of Juza pictures. I wonder if it's a shitposting section. Oh, it might be a shitposting section. They have dead Falco there. Weird. Jaggy, Kenshiro, Amiibo. This might be a trivia section. 100% demonstrated. I have no fucking clue what this is. It's not original artwork by the looks of it, except I think that one might be original. Some of the music from the show when I play in the car, nobody's around. Bro, the theme song for the Kenshiro and Ralph fight at the very end is a fucking banger. I think it's called IY Kokoru or something. I can't pronounce for shit. Yeah, what the fuck is this section? Two Souther sections again. What the fuck is this? No, this is the trivia section. Okay. It seems we have a questions and answer section. A question about Falco, maybe Gento's origins. Okay. It's not very long. Okay, this is interesting. So the older guidebooks had little like joke sections. Name the character based on their silhouette. That's fucking hilarious. Souther, Rao. I think that's Hart. That's an Anavazra guy. That's interesting. That's so fucking cool. Oh, let me give you the answer here. Yeah, I was right. Answer at the very back. It was Souther, Hart, by the mind of the Vazra guy, and Rao. Yeah, I was right. Rao's silhouette is so fucking recognizable in general. He has such just a fucking commanding presence, especially that technique. What is this? The fuck is it? Oh my god. This might be another top 10 strongest list. Holy shit. I might get another one of these. Yeah. Yeah, it looks that way. Kenshiro's number 1, Rao's number 2, Toki's number 3, Kyle's number 4, Falco 5, Souther 6, Shu 7, Ray 8. This might be a top 10 list. The Han's over here too. What is this? Okay. This is a rating section. This is a guide section for rating characters. I think this first one is the strongest. Let me check the characters real quickly. I can't read Japanese effectively, but I can recognize the characters. This one's our guidebook. Hang on. I think that's the strongest section. Where's the character ratings at? It looks built like a strongest section, unless it's a popularity list. But there's no way she was more popular than fucking Ray. Hang on. Sorry about this, guys. There's me. It looks different, but this might be different kanji. Still, I'll bet money right now that's the top 10 strongest section. It's set up like a top 10 strongest because I can't think of any other way this will make sense. In what kind of list? Oh, I'll go live chat. In what kind of list do you have Kenshiro and Rao at 1 and 2, Toki at 3rd, and Kaio in 4th? That's not strongest. Which, first off, that's actually different from what that guidebook says. That guidebook puts Kaio and Rao tied for 2nd and Toki at 4th. It could be skill? Most skilled fighters? Just maybe not strength? Because Kaio was consistently compared on par with Rao. This is, I'm pretty sure, the strongest section. But then we have more ratings over here. Where we have Han at 1st, Ryuga in 2nd, and Souther in 3rd. And a picture of talking to children. I found a random manga, so I'm going to go read that lullaby. There's something with things by me. We'll be streaming later today. His name is Elder moving through time when he does his time lag. Technically, that's just his time manipulation abilities. There's another one with... I'd have to translate this section. I can't make it out. Yeah, and then there's another one with Ein in 1st, Falco in 2nd, and Kaio in 3rd. What are these categories? Ein, Falco, and Kaio, with Ein being in 1st. What category? Maybe most awkward in love? No, but Sally would be on here. The categories get weird in these guidebooks. What the fuck? I am very curious to see what these ratings are based on. Oh, shit. We have the old man from part 3. What's his name? The guy before Baron, the old man who had his kids try to fight each other. Yeah. Cypher, can you take a picture of the screen and translate what that says right there? I think it might not be clear enough for you to translate. Even the biggest one should just say strongest, I'm pretty sure. But it's a little too blurry to translate the smaller stuff. The girls are here. Yuria, Mamiya. Is that Toki's sister? It is. What the fuck are these ratings? This is Wise Men, I think. Lin. Souther, Kaio. Is that? That's not Fox. What the fuck are these guides? Oh yeah, Fist of the Northstar, in my opinion, is superior to Dragon Ball Z, 100%. It's just so fucking. It was just so fucking cool when I saw it. It was like my favorite anime. Well, still is ultimately. I have no idea what the fuck these are ratings on. Questions and answers. Behind the scenes section. For the video game, it looks like. Oh, it is! It's for the PS1 video game! Yo! Yeah! They got a section discussing the PS1 video game adaptation! Yo! That's spicy! Yo! So this is fucking old. This is real fucking old. Okay. Not gonna lie. That's pretty spicy. This is gonna be nothing for scaling, but just for fan. They talk about how it was adapted. I haven't been even to try and play that one, actually. Yeah, unless there's a PS2 game. I think it's a PS1 game. These graphics are PS1 in nature, but they could be PS2. Actually, they look pretty crisp. Is this Ken's Rage? I don't think this is Ken's Rage. I think Ken's Rage looks better than this. It might be a PS2 game. These graphics look too good for a PS1. But they look too shitty to be an Xbox game. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got like that nostalgia glasses on. And that's it. Okay. Ooh, very nice. Very looking forward to this one. Looking pretty spicy so far. Now, on to the next one. Now, just to be clear, it looks similar. Okay, let me see what SEO. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So I was right. That's a fighting game. They're based on multiple levels of strength. So I was right on that one. They use game for fights here. All right. So this is the guidebook that I'm doing next. This is the one that we went through. I'm pretty sure they're done by the same people. So that's why I look a little similar, but they are different. We went through this one. What is next? Okay, thank God it is different. This one covers arcs actually, not just fights themselves. I wonder if they're companions to each other. Yeah, this goes by episodes. Yeah, because like here we have like Rao versus Juza. As you can see that. I could be holding this a little better. Fuck, I'm gonna be translating these so fucking. These are gonna be wild to translate. There's a column section here. This ends after the Rao fight. Interesting. Wait a minute. Oh. Is there no part 2 in this one? If there's no part 2, maybe it comes up. Hang on. Character profile sections. If there's no part 2, this is a guidebook that would have been made in the middle of Northstar's release cycle. Because they don't do just part 1 guidebooks. There's no part 2. That's actually weird. Hang on, no, we're not even halfway through. Maybe it's later on. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. There is a part 2. They separated the sections out completely. Woo! That would have been fucking weird. Navasra, Hio, Ryu. Oh, these arcs are. Well, I guess this is how I split up the arcs. This might be an actual character bio page for Kenshiro in terms of how tall he is and shit. Because you can see right there, 185 centimeters. Very nice. These ones do seem to have character portraits outlining the relationships between characters and the like. Very interesting. Smart decision separating part 1 and part 2 apart. I think that's the right call. I like it better that way. Okay. More character profiles. Oh, between part 1 and part 2 Kenshiro. Oh, okay. This might have some statements in favor of like Kenshiro getting stronger or not. Oh, damn. That looks good with those 7 scars, actually. Len. Back when the art wasn't just pure thin, like fucking paperweight women. A Falco section. Let's go. All right. More Falco info. Love that. So I want to clarify. The guidebooks I have over there have next to no info on Falco whatsoever. They just talk about his fighting ability a little bit, that he can fight Rao, and that's it. So these guidebooks are going to provide me a lot more information on Gento than what we currently have, although it'll probably just be some repeat stuff, but pretty fucking spicy nonetheless. I wonder if he'll explain Hokuto Ryuken's techniques a little better. Oh! Talks about Sachi meeting Rao. These I'm very much looking forward to. These could be spicy. Even if not non-including power scaling, lore-wise, they could be spicy. Yeah, because we have like fucking... Yeah, let me show you guys another page since it's being a little rude here. Like right there, we have like a Kyle paragraph page section. I believe, so yeah, this could be pretty spicy. Akasachi, Juki, Ryu. Pretty nice. Another section with a bunch of These are character files, so these are for characters who aren't that special. Um, some of your more obscure characters, like this one Blob guy, who, if I remember correctly, Kenshiro asphyxiates him to death. Yo, Solia's got a page. Yo, let's go. Or not a page, but he's got like a section. All right, Solia section. We take those. We take those. Lynn's sister, nameless Ozra, has his own section. We take these. We take these. The Ozras. Oh, these are just multiple character sections. Yeah, Blue Sky did this as well. Each picture has their own little number, and there's a section at the bottom to talk about that character very briefly. I'll have to go through this a little bit. Alf gets his own section, thank God. The man who met Ral, who has the necklace, has his own section. Toki's sister has a section. Funnily enough, the Ral guidebook I have over there actually claims that Ral might have never met his older sister. So Ral knew about Kaio, but he might not have known he had a sister, which I find that a little interesting because I can't help but wonder if he knew if he had a sister, would that have changed his mind on attacking the island of Ozra sooner? Because I suspect Ral cares about his siblings, so I suspect if he knew he had a sister, he probably would have taken her with him, or if not, he would have killed Kaio right then and there, specifically to protect her. Kind of weird, though. He has an older sister he never knew about. So I wonder if maybe because the guidebook over there, I'll give you guys some info now, does confirm Ral trained in Hokuto Ryuken as a child. So I can't help but wonder if Juki separated the males from the female siblings and trained the male, successors who would be going on later on the Master of Northstar. In which case, once again, Juki has ruined everyone's lives again and deserved to die a very painful death as he got. Heel was too generous in his killing. Old man here. Forgot his name for the life of me. Anything else here? Is that Mamiya? No, that's not Mamiya. That's the princess he encounters with Ryu, and that is Falco's girlfriend. Don't remember who this guy is. That is this little girl dying is Baron's sister. And is that it? That is it. Then there's an index. What the fuck would an index be needed for in this fucking guidebook? Interesting. Very nice. Very nice. Looking forward to both of these guidebooks translations later. Next. That's weird. This one says part 2. I'm missing part 1. That's kind of lame. Alright. Apparently part 2 to a Ral guidebook that I didn't realize had a part 2 to it. This one, I believe, was made for Jump Comics collection. Oh, that's cool. They have little stylized drawings of the authors. Very nice. We got a lot of nice little sections here for like color spread outs and sheets. I've always wondered if these actually came in Shonen Jump or not. Actually, this one's kind of cool. I've never seen this one before. Check out that one. This guy literally drew an artwork of Shin falling off, bleeding out. That is actually fucking nice. That is clean. Yeah, Rao's sisters ordered him. So, I will make a video on this guideline. There is a timeline in the Rao guidebook I have over there that does actually talk about the part 2 section. So it actually puts in the timeline when Hio lost his memory, when Juki sent the kids, what was going on the island of Ozra during the events of the main story. It actually puts the entire part 2 flashbacks into the timeline. We even find out at what point Falco was going to kill Lin in the flashback. So pretty fucking spicy stuff in that guidebook. I do not recognize this one. Huh. That is Kenshiro. I always thought that was... Okay. I wonder if this is a prototype. I think this is a prototype splash art for what Fist of the Northstar might have been like, because I don't recognize that girl anywhere. I don't recognize that swordsman anywhere. But that's clearly Kenshiro. So I think this is a prototype for what a Century's End would have looked like at first. But she has a sword, but so you know that means she could fight more than most girls in Century's End. Action figure advertise. They have little comedy sections with action figures to advertise them. Oh, that's cool. What the fuck? Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, it's part 2. Shit. Well, here's the thing. I have the Rao one, but I have a Kenshiro one too from the same people. But so I'm hoping this is part 1 and this is part 2. But it doesn't say part 1 there. It just says Fist of the Northstar. I'm hoping that's part 1 because if it's not, well, fuck. That means there's a Rao guidebook out there I don't have. All right. Interviews with the authors. This looks like a technique section. I'm gonna have so much consistent information. It's not gonna be funny. We'll see. We'll see. I might ask for some help there. Then I might ask for some help there. I'll send you like the raw scans. Yeah, okay, so this is not just techniques. It's also fighting. It's also fights. And it seems we get a little more details on Salder's Emperor's armor, which for those of you who care about Fist of the Northstar here, I did find this out in the Blue Sky guidebook. According to the Blue Sky guidebook, every successor of the Phoenix Fist has their heart on the opposite side. So every one of them has the Emperor's armor. So they would all have technically been able to withstand the Northstar in their first encounter. That's fucking interesting. That means that Nanto Seiken, for every generation, was able to find a kid whose heart was born on the opposite side and teach him Nanto Seiken or Hokuto Oken. Some fucking how, Nanto found a 2,000 years worth of successors with Salder's body fucking deficiency or his disease. That's fucking weird. Don't they have kids? Yeah, but it's a rare genetic trait. So I guess I guess you could argue that they had kids, but that means that every single one of them. That would mean it's a not recessive. Selective breed. It might be selective breeding, which means that old guy was the only. Which means that I guess old guy was the only one who found a random child that had the fucking disease and made it work somehow. Old guy's like, damn, I'm too old to have kids. Hey, there's a baby whose family died. Wait a minute, your heart's on the other side. Bet. Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Wait a minute. What? Hang on a second. Wait. These have percentages. Holy shit, hang on a minute. These have percentages besides them. 70%, 80%? Okay. I don't know for certain, but I'm going to say these are damage numbers. But these might be the percentage of effort Kenshiro used to fight these guys. No, because he's at 90% against Rao. This might be damage numbers. No, you don't understand. Fist of the Northstar has the, well, actually, Rocket House, you know Fist of the Northstar. It has a technique that lets you use 100% of your body's potential. So, copium right now. Copium. These percentages are how much these guys can use of their body's potential. If that... you have to understand how important this would be in context. Because the statement for the Northstar, if every fighter is at 30%, that means that if any one of them had the technique, they would fucking stomp out the Northstar. But if this guidebook confirms that they're using different percentages of their body's potential, does it have Met Scorpions? I don't think it does. I'm sorry, it doesn't have the Met Scorpions. But real talk though, this could be spicy. I'm probably overhyping this for myself a little bit, but this could be spicy. Or these are percentages of the damage their body takes based on where they're hit. Kyle does 90%. Wait. What if these are the amount of damage that the winner takes in the fight? We'll see. There is a Kyle section. We'll see. What is this? We have a stance section. Interesting. Why can't I read Japanese? Technique section. Jaggy's technique. Amoeba's technique. Is there a... Let me see if they have Ra versus Ray here. Hang on. Do they have Ra versus Ray in this section? Go to Ra versus Ray and see if it says 100%. I have to translate this as soon as possible. I have to know what that says. It's too blurry for my camera to pick it up. Otherwise, I'd have... Well, actually, maybe we can try. Hang on. Let's give it a shot. This is... Let's go with this one. This is Robert Ryukin. Is it possible? Falco has mentioned 3 of these guides so far. Can you... Is it possible? Hang on. Can you translate that? The numbers. Can you translate that? Is it too far? Try, you bastard. Try. This one right here, the one with the little stick figure. See if you can get that. I think it's too blurry. Damn it, I think it's too blurry. There's no way you'll be able to pull it off. That could be pretty substantial. Yeah, damn it. I fucking knew it was too blurry. All right, let's move on for now. Hang on a minute. What is my fucking footage at? Hang on a minute. What is my fucking camera footage at? Why not send a photo? Because I'm streaming. I can't send a photo right now while I'm streaming. Wait. Maybe this one's less blurry. Hang on. It's less blurry. Quick. Translate that. What does it say? Why is that camera so much better than the other one? Quick. One of you bastards translate that. Kyle, I'm holding it as still as I can. Pause the video, you bastards, where it's still. Have any of you guys got a picture of it or translated it, please? Oh, son of a bitch, my arm's getting a little tired. Fuck. Did you guys at least get the picture of it, or do I have to hold it back up again? Also, I think the bombs dropped. In the meantime, I'll wait for a response. I think the bombs dropped back in 1998. Huh? Fuck, special rate 90%. What the fuck does that mean? I have to take a look at all of them and then, like, decide, but that's... What if that's rating the technique? Hang on a minute. No, it can't be. Interesting. Special rate 90%. What does that mean? It might mean 90% effort, but yeah, because Rao here has one for 90% too. What does that mean? Well, wait, is Muso Tensei here? Was Muso Tensei rated that? I did check the translation. Yeah, it's a special rate. Percentage. If that's what it says, and these techniques are based on percentage rates to kill the opponent, that's incredibly fucking interesting. That means that changes a lot. Yeah, if that's what it's saying, that's kind of fucking crazy if we have percentage rates for how effective these are. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kyle might be right. Look at what it says for Muso Tensei. Muso Tensei doesn't even have a percentage. Oh my god, yeah. He might, yeah, that might be right. It's literally just can't quantify. That's kind of spicy. Oh, that's a whole. If that's what it actually is, that's a whole new level. Get closer and hold still. All right, let me try it like this. Oh, if that'd be fucking crazy. Hang on. No, actually, wait. Yeah, we already have that. Is it better or closer? It's better closer. Someone, please, for the love of God, take a screenshot. Someone pause the video now and just like look at that clear shit. Fuck. That should be enough time. Hopefully, Kyle's not like put it back up there. Looks like we have training we have some like behind the scenes shit. Some background. Oh, this is spicy, and this is the second book. What the fuck does any of this mean? Yo, I think we get a discussion on how fast they can heal. Yo, let's go. Healing factor confirmed. Let me see what. Interesting. Semi-translucent is what it claimed. Interesting. I wonder what. Full disclaimer with some of the guidebooks so far. Okay, for the sake of accuracy, I will say this, but I don't like what this means for the scaling chain a little bit. I think it was the Rao guidebook, and I think the other one too. They have Muso Tensei's nothingness in quotations. So I can't help but wonder if maybe Muso Tensei just is normal intangibility in the verse. I'm gonna check what it says for the other guidebooks, but the other translation post there says semi-translucent, but they call it nothingness within the story. But I'm gonna have to take a look at all the guidebooks, which thankfully I basically fucking have them all, to see what they all say. But I've seen nothingness in quotations before, so I might be nerfing Fist of the Northstar doing this. So I hope you guys weren't relying on Muso Tensei. Interesting. I don't need to know JP because the translating machines aren't terrible, and even then I can just look up the kanji in my kanji guidebooks if I really want to fucking go for an accurate translation. Interesting. Akumabi's Fist of the Northstar. Does Japan work for nothing intangibility? Good question. We'll look into that. Cypher, look into it. No, Akuma still gets dicked out by Fisto and the Northstar. Bro, what are you smoking? We'll take a look and see. But if it's not nothingness, I will have to redo some of my videos a little bit for sure. I just wanted more information. Oh. Why does every fucking guidebook have Mamiya shirtless? Damn it! I think every single guidebook, with the exception of the Ralph guidebook, has Mamiya topless in it. I'll have to check the kanji for sure. Every single guidebook, I think, has that fucking picture. That must be his favorite fucking picture. Oh, okay. Secret techniques. Okay, interesting. Information on secret techniques. Han, Island of Ozra techniques. Interesting, interesting. Kyle, send me a minute. Hang on. Let's see this. Let me check here. Kyle sent me the kanjis for intangible and nothingness. Let me see if it's here. Kyle, if you can, send that to Cypher as well so we can see it. Because Cypher might be able to compare more directly. Does Viz say nothingness? I'll have to check and see. I think I saw intangibility here, but I'll have to check when I have more time, where I can check it more casually. But I'll have to double check that kanji. Viz Media, I don't think has reached Muso Tensei yet. What? Huh. Some of these sections are weird. Oh! It seems there's a little section discussing what happens after the events of the story. Interesting. Viz Media is the official English translation. There is another one from the E1 book, but you have to spend money to get it. Alright, that's fine. If you can translate it to see what it says, that's fine. I would appreciate that. If not, I'll just continue machine translating. We got a villain section. Oh, I have little fucking corny jokes there. What, the version I gave you? The version you gave me says... The version you gave me says turn into nothingness. So... I guess it's going to be a battle preponderance of evidence. What the fuck? What the hell is this? I think Viz just finished the Souther fight in their last guidebook. And they did the fight with Toki. Muso Tensei isn't discovered until the next volume. Zim, use the visuals, not just text. I think there might be an explanation for how Hokuto Shinken works. For how the explosions occur. I think this is explaining why they blow up. Who the fuck drew these? Look at that artwork. I don't recognize the artist, but I'm pretty sure that might be like a more casual version of his art. I've seen this calced. People have calced this rock to be higher than this. What the fuck drew these? Look at that artwork. I don't recognize the artist, but I'm pretty sure that might be like a more casual version of his art. I have seen this calced. People have calced this rock to be higher than this. I know what scene this is. I think VSP calculated that rock to be 450 tons. If this is the official answer for how heavy the rock is, I wonder what the fuck that changes. What is this? This is a get. What the fuck is this? There's even a section on Toki dying from radiation. Yeah, visuals are kind of hard to work with a little bit here. This is kind of funny. Kenshiro with different hairstyles. Hang on. I'll show you guys this one. I like this one. Look at that. This is all Kenshiro's haircuts throughout the main series. Here are some other styles for Kenshiro's hair. Wait a minute. Was that a Hitler stash? What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's as much of a shit poster as fucking everyone. Fucking old shit posters, am I right? There's a game collection section. Yo! There's a section talking about the history of the video games. All right, that's pretty fucking sweet. Also, I guess there's a female Kenshiro drawing here. Weird. Wait, it only talks about the old games. It doesn't go up to Ken's Rage. How old is this thing? Comedy section. A training timeline. There's a training timeline for how the events occur. So that means Toki got his back injury. Then Kenshiro goes to do the Nanto 10-man training. That's cool. There's a Rao training guide section as well. The hell? This timeline seems a little out of whack. What the fuck is this section? There seems to be a section discussing physiques or something. I'm a little off on this one. I can't make this one out at all. What is this section? There's a question section? It's a quiz, I think. I have no, this one might be just a game show section. Bastard God's newest season. Oh, did it? Oh, Kyle must be very excited. Another villain section. A lot of in-depth information here. I'm going to be translating for a while, this one. Another random fact section? Actually, can one of you guys, if Cypher or Kyle, if you're still here, can you guys translate what the fuck that says? What does that say? I'm pretty sure they all have the same title part. Yeah, they do. What does that say? If possible. I think it's moments. Nanto and Hokuto lore a little bit. Interesting. Jaggy, how Jaggy learned Nanto Seiken. Interesting. The Nanto Roski talked about. Ray's death. Jaggy on a motorcycle. Oh, actually, fun fact. One of the guidebooks does confirm that water dried up, gasoline didn't. So the reason everyone's driving around is because gasoline and oil are still really abundant. It's just water. That makes sense. Hold the secret. It's just water and food that got screwed over. So they actually still have plenty of gas for everything. That's why fucking everyone's driving around. Interesting. Interesting. Hokuto Encyclopedia? The hell? I won't be able to figure this out without translating it at the time being. Staff comments? Nice. What? This is the actual cover for the book. That's what's the book's disposable cover. Oh, that's cool. We still have 3 more guidebooks to look at, guys. I'm sorry it's not as exciting. I'll be sure to make videos about this so we can all later on learn what's in these things. Okay. Next one. This one does not have a cool drawing underneath. Sadly. Next one. Hopefully, it's part 1. Hopefully, it is part 1 and I didn't screw myself over. Wait a minute. More pictures. Oh, that's a nice one, actually. Our side video was 28 minutes out of 41 edited. So when I get on it tonight, I'll probably get to 31 minutes. Devil will stream. Tomorrow I should be able to finish it. And then maybe I'll be working on it before Kyle streams on Thursday. What is this? Hokuto. Looks like a story summary. Some fight summaries in here and there. Oh, look at that beautiful picture. Look at that beautiful Kenshiro being ragdolled after losing the Souther. Amazing. Honestly, it's immaculate almost. Rao versus Hokuto. Rao versus Muso Tensei. This one's going by really quickly. Kaio. Wait. Best 5? Looks like there's some character ratings here as well. I wonder if it's best 5 pieces of shit because Jaggy's number 1. Oh my god. Is this it? Is this actually... Hang on. Wait. I think this is it. Is this actually it? At long last, I have the source. This is the guidebook with the original character ratings. The one I talked about for so many years. I have it at long last. The source. I recognize that AAA rating anywhere. Which must mean that's 4 power, 5 speed, 5 talent, 5 looks, 5 endurance. Yes. Don't worry, Cypher. At long last, I possess the original ratings. I found the source, boys. The source for every character in this guidebook. E ranks, D ranks. This is the source. Incredible. I thought I didn't get it. But at long last, I have the source. I can actually find out what the fuck they're trying to say here and what the actual details are. Not just why they're fucking rated the way they are. At long last, I have knowledge. Yeah. Wait, does that mean the versus matchups are here too? The AA source, the AAA sources, incredible. I wonder why. Oh my god, I can finally get the reasoning. Are the versus matchups here as well? Ein C rank, yeah. Falco AA rank. Oh my god, I can actually have the reasons behind these. Yo, let's go. This is kind of hype for me, not gonna lie. Finally having this. So poor Han, actually, poor Han. This must be the first guidebooks then. Han was originally a AA fighter, considered on par with the likes of Souther and shit. But then he got dropped later on. Because even in that other guidebook we talked about earlier, Han's not in the top 10 list. I wonder what happened to Han's interpretation. Well, I guess I'll find out here why he was listed at AA to begin with. Oh, so these are character ratings of best of 5. So then, this is the 5 most attractive women. Yeah, because Yuri is number 1 for some fucking reason. I recognize this now. But are the versus matchups here? They should be. We got some discussion on pressure point locations. Let's go. Let's go. Not Freddie Mercury enough. You're right. He should have started just fucking bolting out fucking Bohemian Rhapsody. Would have defeated Kenshiro with the greatest of ease. Pressure point locations and discussions on pressure points again. Discussion on why Shin hit those pressure points or those stab wounds. Rao versus Kenshiro's first fight. These are question sections. A Souther section. Interesting, interesting. What information lies in here, I wonder? I'm not seeing the versus matchups, though. I wonder if those don't exist. Or if they're not in this one. What could they possibly be? No, here they are. Yeah, here are the versus matchups. The original versus matchups. Yeah, there they are. There's the commentary. Another one fights dust. Yo! Even their ratings and their abilities are here. I don't think this has popped up anywhere else. They just talk about the outcome. I'll have to take a look at this later because these have star ratings. Yeah, these have actual stat comparisons against them. There's the Souther versus Han fight. I don't think these are in the website. Let's go. Spicy. At long last, I possess the source. Oh, and then of course, not bad. Not bad. The Rao versus Kaio fight. Not only is it not called in the guidebook, which they never call the Rao versus Kaio fight, this one claims that they're equal in stats across the board. Not bad, Kaio. Not bad at all. Oh, so this is the first one, I think. I think these are the first 2 guidebooks. Questions and answer sections about feats within the series. Ken versus Kasumi. Kasumi was always there in the background, always waiting. Little random section here at the end. Best 10? Can someone translate what this one says? Because Souther's third here, so I wonder if this is best panels. Maybe it's best close-ups. All right, that should give them enough time. It might be best 10 profile pictures because you have Kenshiro at 1 ripping his shirt off, Rei at 2, Souther at 3 when he's freaking out. Kyle at 4 when you first see him. And then Hans, Freddie Mercury profile, of course, at 5. Interesting. A lot of best 10 lists here. Woo! At long last, the source is mine. 2 more guidebooks. This one's the most recent one, I believe, because this one is for the 35th anniversary of Fissa and Northstar, which was 5 years ago, because we're currently on the 40th anniversary. Woo! Ooh, that's a nice one, but he looks a lot more like Kasumi here. Look at that. Spectacular. Now, I have the RAL version of this guidebook, actually. Same developer, same maker, same guidebook. Just one for RAL, one for Kenshiro. So, I think I know a little bit more about this one than I do about the other ones. Every page, strongest Hokuto Shinken successor. Nice profiles, nice pictures. This one was for the anniversary. Most recent one, I believe. Not 40th, the other one. I have no idea. I guess this is Kenshiro's relationship with his fucking. Alright, hang on, Kyle translated. Really? That's the most iconic line section? Then does that mean Souther's section is him basically chanting out, I won't back down, I won't repent? What the fuck is this section? I have no idea what this is, but there we go. This seems to be a technique section. Oh shit! Oh shit, here's where the power scaling's at, boys! It's the drip section! It's the drip section! Oh my god, we got a Kenshiro drip section! Wait! Oh yes! Finally the answers will all be revealed. Another timeline! This one focused on Kenshiro. I'll have to translate this later to go with the RAL timeline. RAL timeline. ¿Mande? Go ahead. Yo ni sé Japón, tú no sabes Japón. Sí, yo sé más. Se me hace, pero todavía casi es nada. Bueno, pero yo sé más que tú porque estudio idiomas. Uso máquinas más, está bien. If Honroy did get downgraded... ¿Oíste lo que te dije que estudio idiomas? Sí. If Honroy did get downgraded, that just means Sachi's not as good as, like, fucking the other fighters. But I don't know. I don't think it's that... I'll talk about it more when I get through all these guidebooks. Battles. Weird. I guess because he's the main character, he has different sections. He has his fights here versus Golan versus the Colonel. Oh, this is going to be a journey. By the time I'm done with this, I'll have a more complete understanding, not of Fist of the Northstar, but of how time has changed the interpretation of the characters. To see, like, how that much has changed. Versus Jaggy, versus Uyghur and Amoeba. Versus Amoeba's secretaries. I don't think I saw a versus race section here. Weird. I wonder if this is just against his enemies. Yeah, I think it is. Don't worry, guys. I will be making videos talking about everything I find within the guidebooks. Hey, are you guys hearing me okay or not? Don't worry, you guys will have a general idea of what I find in these guidebooks as well. Versus Solia. Where's versus Souther? This must be the Mook section, because I'm not seeing a versus Souther. Versus Jaggy as a kid in his training. I didn't get a chance to think about it, though, because I found this guidebook today. Versus the Azra members. Maybe confirmation of Kenshiro spamming Nanto like the whore he is. Maybe. No major fights here. Yeah, so this is the Mook section. Ah, poor Baron. He's in the Mook section with Solia. Another technique section? Yeah, another technique section regarding the pressure points. Bro, I'm gonna have so many fucking statements for the same fucking attack over and over again. But I have the source now. Incredible. Oh! Okay, here we go. His techniques during the Souther fight? Yeah, ma. Interesting. His technique versus Toki, versus Rao. Falco's techniques. Oh! This has the Falco boost in here. Which means that we can actually quantify what the pressure points do. I'm surprised people stuck around as long as they have. I know it's not very exciting the way I'm talking about this. Wait. The techniques used against Hokuto Ryuken's brothers. Oh, maybe we'll get confirmation that he stole Salvage technique. Why is there a Rao section in my Kenshiro book? Bruh, this better be like fucking Kenshiro's strongest opponent. Toki is also getting a section. Rao Toki. Ray gets a section. Oh, this must be his close allies and friends. That says Shin gets a section. Shu gets a section. One of the guidebooks I translated, I think, said that Falco was basically on the verge of death when he went to the island of Azura. But that might be reference to after he lost. The reason Falco loses to the island of Azura, why is the goal on top of my chaff? Get that disgusting gold out of here. We got a Salder page. So the reason Falco loses to we don't know how many Azura Falco killed, but he is injured when he starts the fucking journey to the island of Azura. If he would have waited, he would not have lost to any of the Azuras except for like fucking Kaio and maybe Han. Depending on how you scale Fisto Northstar, Falco is stated in the 2014 guidebook to be stronger than Demon Aura Hio, based off being able to fight Rao and Kenshiro. So the only reason he loses is because he was injured without his leg. A Souther section. Very nice, very nice. Ryuga section. Yo! Why is there a Falco section in the Kenshiro guidebook instead of in the Rao guidebook? We got a Falco and Han section. Oh, this is going to be fucking tight. This is the most recent information. I'll have to read this. This might be the first one I translate. Oh, man, these pages look fucking great. Just the way they're fucking set up. Hio, Kaio. Anything for Juza? Juza's not in this section. This is a Kenshiro-based one. This is weird. Hang on, I gotta check there's no Mamiya nudity page. Hang on. Pleasantly surprised. It looks like Mamiya's section does not have her topless. There is a Juza section here. I wonder if this is a Friends Along the Way section. Because there's Yuria, Ryukin. No te puedo mirar, Liro está frente a la cámara. Lin. I wonder if this is a Friends section. Yeah, because there's Mamiya, which I can actually show because she's not fucking shirtless. Huh, weird. Maybe it's other characters. And their moments. Here's Shu's son who blew himself up to save Kenshiro. Juza, Falco. Juza's son who killed himself to save Kenshiro. Akasachi, Sachi. Wait, Sachi wasn't over here. I need someone to translate what this says. Translate that section. Sachi should be in this section. Why isn't he in this section? Alright, that should give you this one. I didn't say Sachi. Why is he not in the section? Or was Sachi here and I just missed him? No, it's just Han. Why is Sachi not in this section? That's weird. Sachi should be there. Ryu, Rouse General. Kenshiro killing a bunch of random people, it looks like. You know, as Kenshiro does, being the good protagonist that he is. All these innocent people murdered. Random people. Oh, so this is Kenshiro's answer to random people. This looks like a Kenshiro character section. And that's it. I think these are. Whoa! What is this? This might be what the Rouse section ended off with. Hang on. If possible. Sent. Can one of you guys translate that big section? I gotta go a little further back. Son of a bitch. That should be good enough. And that's the end of this guidebook. I have to know the way this. Hang on. Okay, that explains why he's not there. Nice little close off. And now, the very last guidebook I got. So just to be clear, these are all the guidebooks I got today. You guys already saw these earlier. These are the guidebooks I had before. This one got re-released in 2019. Not buying the re-release. So these are all my guidebooks so far. And lastly, this was the most expensive guidebook on the list. It probably wasn't worth it, but I saw it and I had to grab it. Thank you, Kyle and Cypher. So now I know why Sachi's not there, because Sachi was never really Kenshiro's enemy. Alright. Last but not least, I've never seen this guidebook before, along with a few others there. But when I saw it and heard what it was, I had to grab it. There might be power scaling here, there might not be. But as a fan, I just couldn't say no. The official anime guidebook with interviews with the author, going over all 152 episodes of Fist of the Northstar. I just got done talking about her not being naked in the other guidebook. Like the first page I flipped to has Mamiya naked. Love that. Stills from the anime with descriptions and text around them. It didn't finish the entire series. Now, I won't lie to you guys. Ooh, concept art for the anime. Check that out. This one was I've never seen it before. I won't lie to you guys. The reason I got it is I'm kind of hoping for a statement from Tetsuhiro saying he oversaw the anime's production. So I can use statements like those for the manga scaling. But I had to grab it. I just couldn't. It was the anime. I'm a big fan of the anime. I think the anime is better than the manga. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. I have no idea what this one's gonna have in store. Sachi. Some weird panels they chose for the pictures. Hio, Ryukin, Han, Juki. Huh. I don't think I saw Salad mentioned. Their discussion on how they animated Musou Tensei. Oh, this is gonna be a treat for the fans, or at least for fan wise for me. Ray sections. Damn, some of these fucking pictures are clean. I forgot how clean some stills can be for the anime. Souther section. I hope they talk about the increased Souther fight. I feel like I'm going to composite fist of Northstar characters with anime and manga things for the most part. Shu versus Souther. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Juza versus Rao. I really hope they talk about the death scene and why they did that. Fudo. I kind of want to see a thought process in the adaptation as well. Solia gets nothing in like any guidebook because they increased Solia fight as well. This might be the live action movie. I could be wrong. I have no idea what these sections are, but I have no idea what to expect in this one. Character relation chart area. Book of Rival. Okay, so I'm gonna say it like this: the anime and the manga are close. Oh, yes. I'll talk about it. The anime and the manga are close enough after season 1 to where, honestly, I would recommend people watching the anime over or reading the manga. Personally, I don't. Just more conversation about the Fury. It said this is the rival section. I wonder if we talk about why they did changes. I saw that. It's a good. That translation is a little more bland. Oh, there's a lot of sections here. What the fuck is he doing here? Huh. Never thought to see this guy's face here. Thank God it's blurry. I might get copyright claimed. It's, what's his name? It's, what's his name? Genis! It's Genesis! Or Genis! From fucking Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Yeah, this guy's infamous, at least in the Final Fantasy community, for not letting his likeness be used. What's he doing here? I see Was he the voice actor for Juza? It's an interview with him. Wonder fucking why. He might have been the voice actor for Juza based on this panel. Interesting. I should know that guy. Concept art drawings for the characters. Oh, I forgot about that chick. Oh, these are some of the anime original characters, I think. Kind of curious to see what they'll actually say here. Amoeba? There's an amoeba section? Hey, a Thouser section. Damn, that's a clean screenshot, actually. I wanted to talk about why they added certain scenes versus not adding certain scenes. Oh, this is kind of... I don't know. Is this the director? Huh. They have the Arnold Schwarzenegger guy there. Over there on the left. Production notes can be kind of cool. I think they added this scene for her actually. I don't think that's manga original. Interview with the author. So that's Hada. Book of Fate. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and take a look at this later. This one isn't as exciting as the others for scaling purposes. But I'm curious to see what they'll say and what Tetsuhiro has to say about this anime. Because if he says he oversaw it, I'm going to use the anime only stuff going forward. Concept art. Oh. Well. I believe with this, my collection of Fists of Northstar Expanded Media is complete. There's one more Rao guidebook I know about, one more Kenshiro guidebook I know about, but I don't plan on getting them, and then one $300-esque guidebook that talks about the anime and the pachinko machines, along with interviews with Tetsuhiro and Borusan. Don't plan on getting it for $250 or ever at that price. That's fucking absurd. Well, not absurd, but you know, it's a rare collector's item. Well, fuck me. I've got my work cut out for me. Ah, good lord. That's going to be a lot of information I got to work with. Still? Switching back and forth, just fucking with the camera so much. Overall, don't really lost that battle I watched. Overall, I'm very pleased with my purchases. I'm glad I finally have the source for the versus matchups. Always wanted to grab that, so very excited I now have that within my possession. A lot of information there. I don't know which one I'm going to start with, because there were a lot of good ones in there. The Kenshiro one for the 35th anniversary might be the smartest point. It's the most recent information. It also probably one of the easier ones to translate, but we'll see how it goes on that one. But now, I basically have every single piece, with the exception of 3 guidebooks I can confirm, of Fist of Northstar source material. Look at that. So, going forward, when it comes to scans and shit, I won't need to ask for the source anymore. I will have the source. Whew. We can do a regular Ragnarok video in between that, for sure, because that's not gonna be as difficult. Although there is that one JP Record of Ragnarok guidebook, unfortunately, it's like $25. So first, I'm gonna get the guidebook for the project we're working on, and then afterwards I'll think about grabbing the Record of Ragnarok guidebook. But we can just do that as a supplementary video later. Eh? Hey, what's the popcorn and pot? Como lo hago? Enséñame. Pero no me grabes. You got the money? Essa é a minha socia mujer. You got the money? Kyle, no, I don't. I had to pay Neiman for my book and card game. Kyle, I'm working on projects. I got books and shit. Still. I'm sorry you guys are going to have to wait on the Fist of Northstar material a little longer. I apologize for that. I was, No hay nada ahí, más la cosa ahí. Si quieres, pongo un desinfectant wipe después para que tú puedas estar feliz, para que no tengas que limpiar. No, yo limpié con todo. Pues ya, pero todos los esos, porque es para que si todavía algo ahí. Y aquí también, y con bonito. Ya quedó bien limpio ya el día. Le saqué toda la tierra que tenía también. Ok. Pues no te pueden mirar. Pues, pero anda la cosa. Ahí está, en mismo lugar. La otra cosa. Ahí está, en mismo lugar, ahí. Ok, así que limpias como es. Pero no soy porque el güey le va a regalar ya otra cosa. No, es porque cuando se hace dry, el alcohol se va. No. Sí. No, no es cierto. ¿Cuánto quieres usar? Está bien. Actually, I did mention this on the last stream, since now we're done for now with... This is like $500 worth of guidebooks. Total, no la última vez que compré. Como 500 por todos estos libros. This ain't 200! ¿Ya lo quitaste o no? ¡Mira ese dinero que te doy! ¡Míralo! I'm sorry, my mother is over here saying, like, you spent $500 on Fists of Northstar guidebooks, but you don't give me any money. And I'm like, I literally offered you $200. She just won't take it. She's all like, no, apparently $200 is not enough to give me. Yeah, so she said that. Wow, $500 for his guidebooks, but no money for me. And I'm like, there's your $200. Why don't you take it? And she's like, no, I don't want it. I feel like taking those $200 back at this point. ¡Pobre! ¡Tú traes más dinero que yo! I'm sorry, my mom's saying that she's so poor and stuff when she has double my bank account, maybe triple my bank account. That's Kyle! It's not like that! Bruh. Kyle could literally get it for cheaper because the shipping probably costs less in Australia, but no. Fucking Kyle over here just mooching off of me because he's like, I have to pay rent. ¡Un masaje! ¿Para qué? ¿Para que no con la gente que te da el masaje? Ay, ay, ay. So I apologize for the people expecting Fists of Northstar videos. I'm gonna have to delay those by a little bit for the new information. If you guys want, I'll talk about what I found in the current guidebooks I've already translated, so you guys will have some material to like at least mull over. But when it comes to like the big edited videos I'm planning to make going forward, it's not gonna be out for a while. Yeah, same for me, Kyle. It cost the fucking same. $24 is the price of the guidebook. That's not true, Cypher. That's not true. Te doy dinero, pero no te lo lleves. Besides, since I'm doing the Nier Automata research now instead of the Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my phone. For some reason, my frame rate dropped. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my frame rate. I think it's because I kept going back and forth on the translations to show you guys. Yeah, so because I'm switching over to the 2B research going forward instead of Final Fantasy 15 because fuck Kyle. Yeah, I'll try and put some small videos on between then, but for the most part, it's going to be a little backlogged. All right, I'll send you the one you're talking about, so that way he can get like a translation for that one a little more clearly. So, with all that said, that's going to be it. The other side video will at long last be out this week. Unfortunately, the script has a few errors with it. So, it's going to be a little, some arguments going to be a little weak. Could have been better, for sure. Unfortunately, I had no one to give me feedback. So, yeah. Other side video will at long last be out this week. I'm at 28 minutes in. Once I get through Suffering section, which I'm halfway done with, smooth sailing, easy peasy. And then, finally, other videos will be coming out again, and their content will be releasing on the channel once more. And then maybe, I don't know, I'll finish P3 eventually. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. And I'll see, also, I was gonna make a top 15 or like a top strongest fist in the Northstar list. I'm gonna have to wait till I translate these guidebooks before I do that to see what the consensus is. But yeah, so I guess that'll be something I'll be working on as well, and also a few big fist and Northstar videos. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video, which is gonna be later tonight. So take care, everybody.